It's interesting because, you know, we feel like we prepared all year for this season, although in the back of our minds we knew we'd be limited without NCAA. We'd lose some games. So our prep at this time last year was really focused on this year in our coaches' minds. Now, we were preparing them for what the best case scenario was with the SIC, NCAAs, but in the back of our heads we knew it was a little interesting, and hey, we need to prep for 2021, 2022, which could be a really special year at this point last year. That was our mindset. Now, from the players' perspective, we want them to have a chip on their shoulder, the returners, because last year could have been an NCAA year. You just don't know. So that little added mindset going into this year, you know, is fantastic because they're hungry. You know, they did lose out. Us coaches lost out to COVID, but now we're winning, so we're ready. Alex leads by example. You know, she's in practice every day, and she's just such a phenomenal scorer that, you know, her leadership, she's now a captain, and, you know, she can shoot the ball. You know, you get her when she's open. You can't hide her, man. You got to guard her. Kiki and Amanda form possibly one of the best backcourts in Division II. In my humble opinion, they're phenomenal. They're going to work well together. But we did, like you said, bring in some leadership with the Trigg sisters, and they play multiple positions. They're very good leaders. We're counting on them to, you know, impact our returners. And Tori Lesko was newcomer of the year last year, so she's going to go to another level as well. So we do have that experience. You got to remember, Kiki's only played 6 college basketball games, but they were pretty good basketball games last year. I just think we're deeper. You know, you look at our bench and you look at our rookies that came in and our newcomers that came in, and it's an interesting element. You know, we have shooters off the bench, we have athletes off the bench, we have kids that could jump off the bench. And on any given day, you know, we have 7 to 8 starters. So I would expect a set lineup in our minds, but, you know, we have kids that are going to jump in and start some games, you know, with injury or fatigue in a long season. You know, we got guys on the bench we can count on. So you're only as good as our 15th best player. So we're really hard on our bench to produce. And, you know, if we can get that together, that's going to be a major blessing over past years. You know, my MO is I'm thrilled with our offense on how we conduct business. 2 years ago, we cut back on turnovers the second half. We got to keep that turnover number down while we play fast. So you could play fast, but you could play ugly. We just want to play fast. But our defensive numbers got to improve. And we've made measures to improve it, and we brought in some players that believe in defense. So hopefully the two worlds colliding with improving our defense and maintaining our offense and limiting turnovers will really give a great show to the people that come watch us play. Early go, it's tough, right? We scrimmage the team that's 19th in the country preseason in UCF. Even though it's a scrimmage, it's a major test. We have an exhibition game against Florida Atlantic, and in between there we play a third-ranked junior college team at home, Indian River. So as we get ready for our opening, we're getting after it. And you know, UCF's going to be a great experience to learn. But you know, we're really built on the Lee Alabama-Huntsville crossover, which opens, and you know, they're 2 teams that are going to challenge for top 8 in the region. Huntsville, you know, added a big, and Lee historically is winning that league. So we open up with 2 teams in a crossover challenge right away that are good. You know, we added a couple teams from Texas that are very good. We have a Christmas Classic with a team from the north that's very competitive in southern New Hampshire. You know, and it's all gearing up for the league. The league schedule is so important and it's so tough. You know, it's usually a 4-team NCAA conference. And I don't think there's going to be any exception this year. We'll probably get 4 teams in the NCAAs. You know, they'll come and see pure student athletes. They'll see another level of passion and athleticism. I mean, these ladies got a 3-3 in the classroom. They do a lot of things in the community. They do things on campus, and they're fun to watch, top to bottom. I think you're going to enjoy looking at our bench this year, the enthusiasm, the commitment. You know, we read a preseason book, The Hard Hat, by John Gordon, and they're following those virtues. And then we watched a preseason epilogue on the Chicago Bulls, The Last Dance, to learn some life lessons. And I think you're going to see little bits of all of us and this St. Leo community and the fans in our play. And, you know, again, we had a short season. So they are fired up, and you're going to enjoy seeing them smile on the court. So we need you to come out and watch us play.